Does God really exist? I mean, does God really answer our prayer whenever we pray? These are the questions most people ask. Reason because they feel so neglected, they feel so abandoned that they haven't gotten an answer to their prayer. For that reason, they stop praying to God, and some of them stop believing the existence of God. But if I may answer this question, I will honestly tell you that God exists and God answers our prayer whenever we pray for. But one thing we need to know is that God answers our prayer according to what we need, not what we want. Yes, God answers our prayer according to what we need, not what we want. Sometimes when we make a prayer, we don't actually know what we want. We don't know exactly what we want. Yes, our need might be different from what we want. There's difference between what you need and what you want. Now, even before you made a prayer, God knows exactly what is in your mind. God cannot give you what you cannot handle. God cannot give you what you cannot handle. And first of all, coming to know God, to believe God's existence is a thing of faith. It needs faith for one to believe that God exists. And you also need faith for one to pray to God. Yes. And faith has to do with work. Faith and work works together. So now someone coming to pray to God may be asking for one or two things like making a prayer request to God. Also know that you need to work out and you need to exercise patience and also do the work. Because faith without work is dead. You making a prayer to God is a strong faith. Now you doing the work, you are helping God's work to come into manifestations. And when you pray and you are not doing the work, it's going to be difficult for God's work to come into manifestation. Because when you pray, you need to work.
In his care, I can abide. God's endless grace, it fills my soul. His love and care make me whole. His mercy shines like the morning sun. In his presence, battles are won.